Hey, Chris here with another installment of Final Fantasy XIV Online. We're going live with Blazing Sunrise. Join us, chat, have a good time, watch a gameplay. Of course, you don't always have to be here for gameplay, but what I do recommend is stopping by and saying hello. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. We're kind of in a congested world, so it's going to be players in QU14. It shouldn't take too long to get into game. If you are stopping by, thank you for stopping by, and the world of Tululiol. Here we go. Alright, let me just put a little chat in the chat box on Facebook. I think I'm also on it doesn't look half bad. Alright, so I'm gonna check YouTube too. I don't think I've checked YouTube for viewers. Like, are they ever any chat ability? Okay. Now, if I am to watch myself go live, how would I do that? Red Dead is the last live, I think. Yeah, Red Dead Online is the last live. How do I get to my live? How do I get to my... I'm here with Final Fantasy, but it's just not showing up. There it is. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Learn how to be more engaging. May as well just post a little bit of a hello kind of thing. All right, so here we go. It says Kona appears low to part from his runic companion. I wonder if I could fire up, yeah, I think I can. Probably fire up, Twitch as well. And next time I'll have to do that. Kona, how did it go? I believe I finally understand the significance of the Hetsu. They nourish the Hitsaru as they grow and provide warmth and companionship in a harsh and unpredictable world. They are the equal of any man, not beast, to be tamed. Moreover, Runique are sensitive. Though we may treat their injuries or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must ever be free to follow their instincts and seek lands where they might thrive. The Hitsaru would never cage them, and never should we. To control their migratory patterns or capture those who wander too close to the tracks is out of the question. It is particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we are able to visit the Renique's once favored grazing grounds. Alright, let's see what he has to say. As we were told, the grass looks fine, but the place is too quiet. It's not just the Renique. Even the birds and field mice have fled. We did encounter one pack of Ceratopraptors, but they look to be passing through in a hurry. Typical. This sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disasters, earthquakes, landslides, and the like. Though the Hetsara would have surely put 2 and 2 together with the cause geologic, I measure the area's aether to be certain. There was indeed nothing to suggest recent environmental disruptions, but I did notice one anomaly. A strong etheric signature to the east, moving across the plain, albeit slowly. What do you think, Kona? Given where we are, I believe we are dealing with a powerful beast, a predator perhaps, even a local fauna's behavior. One of the raptors we saw looked like it had a bite taken out of its tail by something with very large fangs. Churahetsu. Ronique Reaver. In the comments on our people have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Hetso in the night is another evocative one. Ronique can fell off any predators with their horns, but not the Churahetsu. These scales are tough as adamant, and neither horn nor arrow can pierce them. A well-toothed carnivore with an unusually tough hide. Cannot recall any such fauna in this region. Usually roam the wilds in the northeast. Most herds keep well clear of them. I can tell you why this one is so far from home and is packed both. I can't tell you why it is so far from home. In any case, I believe the source of the Ronique's consternation is clear. As at our next move, we must drive this reaver away, that they might return to the grazing lands in peace. Sounds like a plan. Never fear, we'll make certain that the beast threatens you no more. Aw, he's such a pretty boy. Wonder. Oh no. Single player instance. Cannot allow it to roam unchecked. Alright, here we go. So we gotta take out the Ronique Reaver.
Help! Help!
Uh-oh.
Odudahetsu is coming this way!
Go, Blazing, go!
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety!
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Please, be careful out there. Here we go! Whee!
Make haste! We must protect the Ronek!
Which way do we go?
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Alrighty. Me. So we gotta be this way. Come on. Show me the way. There's one.
There they are!
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
There's three of them.
That herd should be alright. Let's look for stragglers.
Okay. Into the next area.
The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind. There must be something up ahead. Come! There!
These are no match for the likes of us.
Winning in overall DPS.
In a panic was clearly an understatement. More are coming!
You're mine.
One of his guns, though. Nice. Mechans.
All or nothing then.
Stealth alligator. As long as we can take on the other giants, the stealth alligator's taking quite a while.
It seems that did the trick.
For the fodder, at least. But where's...
Oh, there we go. I wonder if it's a trial. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see where it is. Big.
Look there! We've got a big one coming!
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a Ronak Reaver, and no mistake.
There! Flat one there! Not so fast!
Kona got crunched.
I will save the head saw!
Gave it a headache.
Kona! Are you alright?
Oh, dropping frames.
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety!
There. You've nothing to fear.
There we go. Alright, let's see. There we go.
I made a vow to our people.
Must have cut off. So 20 minutes. Alright, no longer. And then? Here we go.
You'll find the vow of reason is not without result. I need some time to think, will you? Keep it busy. I need time.
whence does it flow?
So it doesn't matter if we're hitting it or not. Throw.
I've got it!
One well-placed piercing round to the chest, and...
You're done for!
There we go.
That stemmed the flow of protective ether.
Nothing's stopping us now. Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
Oops. That's what I was. We got this here. Reaver. Alright.
We must disperse that ether ere the Reaver recovers it.
This is going to hurt.
What? Got him. Right on. Alright, let's see.
We did it.
Man, that was hectic. We did it though. Alright, let's see. I think I actually went back to a time. Yeah.
That's so. Are they?
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats. But the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetzo.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
Alright.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu trader found me as a babe. Please, can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature. Well distracted, I heard one cry. Save our son! Save the Hetzo! After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran. And as the sun broke the horizon, wind-borne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself. All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see, they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe.
Aww.
I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone. And now that I am Dawn servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect. As my parents protected me.
Okay. Would it be wrong to hope that in protecting them we also avenge my parents? It is the least I owe them after all this time. Blazing, I thank you for standing by me as Dawn's servant and as the oft-imperfect man beneath that mantle. Now let us return our attentions to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause, the runic straying from their favorite grazing, and obtained the tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. The whistle must be capable of emitting pulses of aether strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them into a panic. If we can achieve this, it will be a far sight better than a traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Let us return to Shaloni Station and begin working on it then. Walika and his crew will doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution. Okay. Let's see. We can ride out that way. Right out that way. Where's Bird? Oh my gosh, where's my chicken babe? Ooh, I have flight in this area too. I think I unlocked it for most of it. Look at the Ronak beneath. That's pretty cool. Okay. So back to the train station it is. There's Scorpion in the foreground. Okay, let's see. Here we are. Good news for the railroad, I take it. So the Ronique were avoiding a predator. Smart ones they are. And Valkona's not too bad himself. Oh, what the whistle idea? Sit tight. We'll have the train on the tracks before you know it. Burp, burp. Chugga 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 chugga. Chugga 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 chugga.
We're ready to go.
Whoa! She looks as good as new.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliolal. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel. And we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
His glasses are fixed.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through her paces.
There's a Ronak up ahead.
Now,
Test the whistle.
to test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
Well, this is
It's
not
moving
stampeding.
away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
Right on. Yes. That is what I'm talking about.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like.
Yeah. It's a dory.
Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service.
Yes. We got railroads back up. Are we gonna be able to take the railroad? Like, yeah. Like teleportation, but slower. Sort more of this stuff. Now back to Lamati Crossroads. Never one to stand still. Wuklamata is ready to race back to Alexandria. Well, is it possible that Shale made some headway by now? And regardless, we should spread the word that the railroad's been restored to service. Shale, what do you have her working on? Golja's mother? I feel the same in his shoes. Have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. I don't sound like him, but whatever. There's no cause to look at me like that. The Chachioa we met may have only been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. I needn't search for what she left behind because she left it with me, and I will carry it always. Speaking of things you're carrying, teeny tiny Cheshire. What? No! Mere token from Alexandria. Our friends in Oblivion would not take no for an answer, and I thought it was as good a souvenir as any. Whatever you say, for what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you in your travels. Yes, well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? I thought I might join you for a time, see if there is aught I can do for the people there. Much changed, though it is. I still consider it my home. Of course, we can give you the full story on the way. Back to Alexandria. Oh, what the? Oh, I forget the keys sometimes. That's alright though. Okay, so now they're right here. I gotta go back to the back room, which is map. Solution 9. Oh, wait a sec. I can get a little bit of a discount there. There we go. It's just a little better. And I think it was Neonstein is where we're headed. Neonstein region within Solution 9. Never got the shoes. So wanted the shoes. So let's go back to the back room and see what Shale and gooooooooo's do. Okay, so we're talking to Gooooooooo or Shale. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So what brings you here? Let's navigate and Skydeep Cenote for now. I'm shuffling my investigation, so let me memory. Well, there I thought I would do well to have company of an expert on that electro. Get a closer look and place myself. I can join you once we've finished here. Lest you fear I've forgotten. Once I've made headway from a living memory, the key to keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. News. And then there was an epiphany. Dun, dun, dun.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Teishul Jah herself. While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
He's gonna hear his mama for the first
All
time.
right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
Oh, Zeralja. I'm just kidding. Being mean.
My name is Teishalja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Turyolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja?
Oh, Zoralja.
I admired him. His incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew.
Oh, Zoralja.
The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Mother. Oh.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
My... No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't. No!
It's...
Get it away from me.
Oh, no.
Get that thing away from me!
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kaniloka's shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamarchi. Father and Mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. but
Oh, 212. Ugh.
I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Poor little guy. Man. Alrighty. So there's that. Scant, you seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. What? We spoke before. You said we all were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting bankrupt. If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with people ourselves. Let's start at 899. They know 9. It's been a while since I played. Little while. Oh, it has been a little while. Yeah, so all I gotta do is run back to the Ethernet. To the Ethernet Plaza. North. This is down. This is down. Okay. Yeah, it's time to drag. Put Johnson. Okay, Praxis Park.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
So I'm planning a revolt.
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
What is it? What?
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do.
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm...
We're gonna set things right.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever. You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty? What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Sure.
What? This is new for me too.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution.
All of us shall be made endless.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cell. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone.
Oh, this is gonna take me right into the next update again.
But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Wow.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
Apparently not. Smile, that was creepy. Fun, but creepy. She said, let's see what everybody else has to say. Another battle one. Now they're back to square one. Crossroads, and we will begin the next series next time. But let's watch this cutscene first. I think there's a cutscene. Meanwhile, in living memory. So we can see. It's like become drunk, maybe.
Oh, where am I? My people, are they safe? Why am I?
Okay, she's gonna have to explain herself. Oh, that was good. Alright. So, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a siesta and maybe some time away. If you've been following, thank you for following. If you stopped by, thank you for stopping by. And if you've been a viewer, thank you for your loyalty. Trying to build a community, not sure exactly how. I got a few friends who play, but I don't play with them often, and I don't play stream. So,